Question number 7, Jacinda Ardern.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Does he stand by his statement that, quote, "I want to see every one of our children getting the very best start to life. They deserve nothing less"?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, yes.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Jacinda Ardern.
Supplementary to the Prime Minister. Does he believe that parents who are eligible for paid parental leave are the only ones who would benefit from extra support when their baby first arrives?
More spending coming.
Mr. Speaker,
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
no, I think there are people who enjoy the parental tax credit, although Labor is scrapping that, unfortunately.
Supplementary.
Order. Supplementary question, Jacinda Ardern.
Can he confirm that those who are eligible for the current parental tax credit, which Labor would replace with the Best Start payment, would as a result receive support for 52 weeks instead of 8 weeks and would be markedly better off?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, there's absolutely no question that those people who currently get $1,200 under Labor's plan would get more money. That's not the argument. But David Cunliffe, your leader, said 59,000 families will get $60 a week for 52 weeks of the year. It's just plain wrong. Only 19,000 of them will. And no shaking of her head and smiling will actually get her leader through what the press gallery now know. Your leader is tricky.
Order.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question. Order. Supplementary question, Jacinda Ardern.
Supplementary to the Prime Minister. Why does he agree with the principle of universalism for our national superannuation, but not for the first year of a baby's life?
Everyone all the time.
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, there are a range of different issues involved in that. Mr. Speaker, there are a range of different issues, and we'll see what National's response will be in the fullness of time. But what I think is becoming quite clear, what is becoming quite clear, and maybe that explains the furious text messages on the plane from the member on Friday.
Order. Apologise to the Prime. Order.
Point of order, Mr.
Order. This is a point of order. It will be heard in silence.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. The Prime Minister was asked a direct question and he has not, in the period of time he's been standing up so far, answered. Understanding orders, he is required to address that question. It wasn't particularly politically loaded, but it was a very direct question.
Order. The difficulty I have is I actually did not hear the question fully, and part of that was from a large barrage of noise coming mainly from both front benches. I'm going to ask Jacinda Ardern to ask that question again.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the Prime Minister, why does he agree with the principle of universalism for our national superannuation, but not for the first year of a baby's life?
But neither do you.
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Because there would be families that earn an enormous amount of money for whom taxing a family that has a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old that earn $49,000 a year and giving it to people who earn $1 million doesn't make sense.
Supplementary.
Further supplementary? Supplementary question, order. Supplementary question, Jacinda Ardern.
Supplementary to the Prime Minister. Does he stand by his government's claim that working for families has helped families stay afloat? If so, does he therefore also agree that increasing that support for low-income families with preschool children would also have a positive impact?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, it might. It depends on a range of circumstances. But, Mr. Speaker, firstly, it depends on how it's funded. The member is basically arguing the case that there's a magic $1.5 billion. There's not. She's arguing her leader didn't say 59,000 families would all get $60 a week for 52 weeks of the year. They did. And what the member's demonstrating is she might understand the policy and she might have been furiously texting her leader on Friday, but he doesn't understand the policy, which is why, well, we all know, don't we?
Order. Question number 8, Nikki Wagner.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.